Today's video is going to focus on gross motor skills. So hopefully you recall in our very first video, we talked about the difference between gross motor skills and fine motor skills. So gross motor skills are those large body movements that we use for walking, running, jumping, climbing, throwing, all those types of things. And remember, fine motor skills are those precise movements we do with our hands. So why is gross motor so important? Well, gross motor actually lays the foundation for our fine motor skill development. We need a strong background or postural support, core strength, shoulder stability, arm strength in order to have better use of our hands. Without those things, our hands cannot function to the best of their ability. So today I'm just going to give you a few really easy ideas that you can get started on right away to help your child further develop their gross motor skills. So let's start with ball skills. Playing with a ball, kicking a ball, throwing a ball, whatever you want to do. That's a great activity to start with. If a ball is even too difficult for your child to start with, then you can start with bean bags or a balloon. And what you want to do is you want to start getting those kicking and grasping and throwing skills more precise. So you can throw to a person, you can throw to a target, whatever you want to do is fine. One thing you do want to do is you want to start to encourage your child to catch with their actual hands instead of trapping the ball or the balloon into their bodies. That is a lower developmental skill. So we want to start to get those hand skills involved so we can really start building on that arm and hand strength for our fine motor skills. So you can play with a partner or you can set your child up outside to throw against a wall or shoot into a net or any of those types of things, and that's a really easy place to start. Another fun game is animal walks. I'm not sure if you've ever tried those before, but basically you pick an animal like a bear and you crawl around on the floor like a bear would. Or you can be a frog and you can hop around room to room. You can walk like a crab. These activities are great because they, one, require a lot of coordination with the arms and legs together to move those parts, and two, they actually require quite a bit of strength. I don't know if you've done a crab walk lately, but that really works on your core and your shoulder strength for sure. Another thing you can do is yoga poses. So if you're into yoga, get your child doing yoga with you. There's also lots of kid-friendly yoga poses that are animals, or you can do superheroes or whatever you want to make it more interesting for your child. Balance games are another fun activity you can use to work on gross motor skills. And what I mean by that is anything you can do to get your child to balance. So you can have a strip of tape on the floor and they can walk on the line, they can walk up on their toes, they can walk just on their heels, they can do heel to toe walking and try to coordinate all of that. Then you can do jumping games, jumping as high as they can, or hopping games like hopscotch or hopping from stone to stone. All great balance activities. If you happen to live near a beach and there's driftwood nearby, get them hopping log to log. Super fun. Another really fun activity is making an obstacle course. These are great because you can get your child involved in creating the course too. And what you want to incorporate is some time on the floor, so some crawling or being on their tummies and having to slither along, up and over things, under things. You can grab chairs, you can use balls, you can use anything, blankets, pillows, anything you can think of to just try to get your child moving in different directions and really working on building that muscle control in their shoulders and their hip joints. Playground equipment at any school or any playground are awesome activities because they have slides and swings and climbing apparatuses and monkey bars, and all those things are great to get your child swinging and climbing and hanging, really to help build this upper extremity strength in their arms and their shoulders and their wrists and their hands. Lastly, I would recommend any kind of community activities that your child enjoys. swimming lessons, martial arts, gymnastics, dance classes, anything like that are great activities because they will work on their gross motor control and their endurance and their strength, and it's a really fun way to be out with other kids playing really fun games. So that's my ideas for you for gross motor skill development, but please trust me, there is tons of stuff online that you can find with lots more ideas to help you out.